if you wish to love God, you need to feel that connection. He is mine. If all we can think of, He is great, He is almighty, we will be fearful, we will be reverential, but that intimate sentiment of love will not get enhanced. Like in the world, a lady, her husband may be the general in the army to whom 10,000, 100,000 people salute. But that wife, she only thinks he is my husband. That is how she loves him. She puts the Aishwarya aside. Similarly, to love God, don't just think He is God, He is God, He is God. Otherwise, you will experience fear. There are loving relationships that you can establish with Him. He is God, no doubt, but He has a law of love. Ye yatha mam prapadyante tas tathaiva bhajami. He says, as you love me, I will reciprocate accordingly. If the devotee thinks, oh Krishna, you are my friend, come here, I'll put my arm around you. Krishna says, Arjun, you are my bosom buddy, come on. If the devotee says, oh Krishna, look, I will take care of you. That is my seva bhav, my sentiment. You don't need to think about me. Krishna says, Yashoda, I am putting myself at your disposal. Now you are my mother, I am all yours. So Yashoda is the mother of God. And if the devotee says, oh Krishna, I know no other apart from you, you are my sole beloved. Krishna says, oh Gopi, I am willing to be your sole beloved. This is the specialty of our Sanatan Vedic Dharma, which we call Hinduism. You know, devotion to God is taught around the world, often with the predominant sentiment of fear. That is all very well, but there is a loving aspect of God, and He subjugates Himself. This the Vedas tell us, that the highest quality of God is Bhaktvatsal, lover of His devotees? No. Even higher. Bhaktavashya, He is enslaved by His devotees. Krishna was a 4-year-old in his Leela, and he is taken avatar and is doing his pastimes in an agrarian setting. Well, people live off the land. So, one gopi was working in the field. There was a pile of cow dung and she needed to move it. When Kanhaiya came and stood there, the gopi saw and said, Shyam Sundar, help me out. Fill the basket with this gobar and give it to me. I'll give you a ball of butter. Krishna said, really? Food for work? Okay. He started filling it up. He loves butter. So he took it and gave it to the gopi. The gopi said, the whole pile needs to be lifted. Just keep filling the baskets and handing them to me. I'll give you 1 ball of butter for every basket that you work for me. Krishna said, all right, you got a deal there. Contract signed. He started filling and handing over the baskets. But after 3 or 4, he lost count. Wonder what? So he said, who will keep track? Gopi said, that is the least of problems. We'll convert your cheek into an account book. Every time you hand the basket to me, I'll take 1 bindi of gobar and I'll stick it to your cheek. Later on, we'll count how many do you have. Krishna said, you are brilliant. So he got to work in right earnest. 1 cheek was filled, the other was filled. That forehead was also filled. So Gomaya Mandita Bhala Kapolam, that Lord who's worshipped by the Vedas. Sahasra Shirekha Purukha Sahasraksha Sahasrapata Sabhumigvam Sarvatas Pritvat Yatishtad Dashangulam. The same Lord's face has been covered by cow dung. How is this happening? In her love, the gopi has forgotten that he is God. There is the love energy and the knowledge energy, the Gyan Shakti and the Prema Shakti. When the love swells, the knowledge immerses in it. The devotee forgets this is God. Otherwise, the fear will take over, and God also forgets that he is God. That is when the loving exchanges take place. So Krishna said, it's been a lot of hard work. I have toiled it out, now give me the butter. Gopi said, what butter? What butter? It was our contract. How many baskets I lift, you will give me that much of butter. Arey Baba, butter is not here, it is at home, come. Now she is walking along with Krishna, she is getting the sanidhya, the closeness of Krishna, and she is delighted. Out there at home, there was another gopi sitting. And she looked at Krishna's face and pointed and said, Ari Sakhi, what have you done to him? So they both broke into laughter. Krishna said, why are you laughing? Go and look at your face. Krishna went and looked at his face in the mirror. Oh my God, what have you done? He went, took a piece of wet rag, wiped his face clean and came, said, enough is enough. Give me the butter now. The gopi said, what butter are you talking about? What butter? You keep forgetting. Our deal was, as many baskets I lift, I'll get that much of butter. The gopi said, look at the deal again. The contract was, as many bindis are there on your face, you will get those many balls of butter. You have cleaned up the whole account book. You'll get nothing. So Krishna was about to cry. When a child begins to cry, he gives a forewarning. The chin goes up and down a few times. Then, bah. In Hindi it is said, mukh mein bedur banna. When this mudra got created of Krishna, the gopi said, all right, don't cry, we'll give you the butter, take how much you like. These are the loving pastimes of the Lord that give us confidence in our bhakti, that He is the master of the universe, but He is the God of love. And we can relate to Him, we can connect with Him. How will that connection get created? When we decide that He is mine. This human intellect is such. The moment you decide somebody is mine, the love automatically grows within.